It's so much fun because you're surrounded by all these people that you love.
I love Red Phoenix because they build a sense of community in a group of kids that maybe have only known each other for 3 weeks.
It's been very inspirational. I've grown a lot and I've learned quite a lot with Red Phoenix here.
I just think it's a spectacular and really fun musical to do, like The Lion King. It's just really fun.
Lion King is about the connection between everyone and everything. Each character, each role, each animal, each person plays a different part in life, really. And it's about the connections that are made and that are held and the delicate balance that is life.
It's all about the circle of life, of course, and that's like what the show centers on. Just the idea that everyone is connected and we all rely on each other, are all dependent of each other.
It's like a story of like being kind of misfit, like being able to fit in, and then going back to doing what his dad wants when he's back on the right path.
This whole rehearsal process is just like really about like not only just telling the story, but like making us come together as like a community. It's been a lot of hard work, and like everyone's so dedicated.
It starts off and everybody's starting to get to know each other, and slowly but surely we can see the beginning stages of each character, all the developments, and then as the weeks progress, as the days go on, slowly but surely, we always bind together into a family.
We came to this not even knowing each other.
Right.
And yet we're getting comments already, like great chemistry on stage with each other, like all of that. So like, it's definitely a whole bonding thing and like character work, so that's definitely fun.
It's cramming a lot of stuff in a short amount of time, especially because we're getting ready so fast. And then day after day, like that first week, it's just all about learning the stuff and getting it down. And then like with this second week, it's more about refining it and making it good rather than just like knowing what you're doing.
You have a 6-hour rehearsal, 8-hour rehearsal, and you go home and all you want to do is sleep and then just get up and do the same thing the next day.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. We just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your day.
The costume designer in the original Broadway production, she designed the costumes specifically to make the humans actually be shown, visible in the costumes. So you can tell and see that there is a part, like there's a human characteristic and instinct in every animal.
We have a great team of parents hand-making everything. Everything, we're not renting out anything, but literally every single piece of costume that's for the show is coming from a piece of wood or a piece of fabric or milk carton can. Like we're literally taking milk cartons and making them into lion masks.
Patty Corbish is our savior. She has just been working nonstop for I think a couple months now, and she's just a miracle worker, and she has like put so much effort, her and Clark both, with like the masks and stuff. It's just, they're geniuses. And also Kathy too. All of the costumes are just probably the most beautiful costumes I've ever seen, and I don't think we could have done it without them.
There's so many countless volunteer hours put in. They just make masterpieces. We're wearing art as we're on stage. It's amazing.
My parents, Clark and Patty Corbish, shout out. Pam Nitskin is painting. Some people who don't even have kids in the cast are making puppets for us. Because like The Lion King, everyone knows the story of The Lion King, but I think people actually come to see the musical. It's very visually pleasing to look at if done right, and I feel like we're gonna pull that off, so.
People ask us if our shows are going to be good, and I'm like, it's a Red Phoenix show, duh. Like, it's just, there's so much talent, and like, all of my shows that I've ever done with Red Phoenix have been my favorite shows.
in Red Phoenix, these kids from 8 to 18, everyone is completely dedicated and completely different. Like, I've been in shows where I've had adults and children, and you only had 5 or 6 really dedicated people. And it's different here because everyone's got that heart, everyone's got that dedication, and it's so great to come into a community where you know everyone cares about the show just as much as you do.
I've been in a lot of theaters where we run way over. I like that we end when we say we're gonna end and we start when we say we're gonna start. And everything's on a nice schedule, and I feel like we make efficient use of our time. And I can't say that about everywhere I've been, but yeah, I like that about Red Phoenix.
It's efficient. It works fast. It gets you knowing the stuff. It posts online videos. Make sure you watch them.
For school productions, it's not as good quality as a Red Phoenix, I believe, because just where we are now in 2 weeks, like I've never been that way in the school production ever.
Eric and Anna are awesome. So like they make Red Phoenix so much fun.
Oh yeah.
It's so awesome. It's so fun to work with them. Anna and Eric are probably one of the best directors / choreographers I've ever had. Past vocal directors too, and they're just so kind. They're willing to do anything for you. They're there for you. They're just like a second family to me.
Mr. Bragg really tells us what the musical is about. He wants us to feel it as much as portray that to the audience. Miss Anna is a phenomenal choreographer. Like other plays are like step, touch, step, touch. No, we have to do like backflips and all this stuff. It's really fun, don't get me wrong, but a lot of complex stuff.
It's shown me what I can do as far as physical abilities, dancing, vocally. Wow, it's a straining show in all manners of the word. It's just shown me that I can be a better performer than what I assumed, and how talented everybody else is as well.
I think Red Phoenix really brings a sense of home to the cast and to every single show. With every single show that I've done here, I've felt a part of the cast. Like, obviously I'm a part of the cast because I'm casted, but like we're really together and like united, and it's just I actually just got chills.